Wait, British person.
Feeling
You look, I've just called
what's
George,
up?
and he said that he's not gonna come and teach us how to play.
What's going on? Describe it to me and I'll explain.
Well, I can't. Oh, what the hell just happened?
Okay, yeah,
Go to bed,
you're
right?
safe.
Okay, so
You're safe. Yeah, just done the scan.
how do I
And the day's
actually?
open.
No.
So you guys just both did it?
no, just
Well.
me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've done all my
Crash.
tasks.
I need to read chat. Apparently.
Yeah, check it out. See what people are saying. Okay, so Guy, I have some questions for you. They were submitted by the fans of Stomps themselves. I run the account currently, George's friend Luke.
Hi, Luke.
And they're very interesting, to say the least. We'll start with one that's quite controversial. There is an account currently called Anti-George Club for all of George's actions that people are not so happy with.
I've come across
opinions
that.
on it? You've come across it. What do you think about it?
Well, I can't work out if there's a bit of irony there, or generally you just all really dislike him intensely. What do you
We
think?
despise him. We absolutely despise him.
Everyone's going to mute a minute. Luke's asking questions.
Yeah, I'm asking
Well, I
the
will mute
questions,
you.
Okay. So there is a little bit of irony. We don't all genuinely.
Only a little bit of irony.
I hope
Oh,
so.
look.
Just a little bit of irony. The rest of it is pure seething hatred for him.
Okay. Yeah.
A couple of the questions are quite strange, but I'm going to start off with the less strange ones, which is there's one from Ida, who's in the game right now, I think.
Okay. Hi, Ida.
And she asked, "Who out of George's friends do you like the most / the least?" Do you know them that well? Do you know names?
Do you know? I don't.
The best.
I don't think I do. I have much of a feeling for any of you really, because I hardly get to see any of George's friends for some reason.
I mean, that's true. I think I met you a total of once when you came to Walthamstow to the cinema.
I am
that's
definitely
right.
the favorite.
Sean is
I'm just
proclaiming
gonna say
himself
that.
as the
Sean,
favourite
yeah.
friend.
Well, Sean
I
is
really
most frequently on voice in our living room, so yeah,
Yeah,
we
and
get
plus-
to wave at Sean quite a lot.
Yeah, and plus he said he loves me, and he hasn't said that he loves any of you guys.
One of my questions is give me 5 seconds. Give me a sec. Is how does it feel like to be stabbed in the back by the man asking you questions the whole time?
I knew it. I knew it.
GG!
Oh, that was
GG!
Luke,
That
you
was
killed
clean,
George's
too.
dad.
Luke,
I'm
that's like
Shame.
treason.
I can't believe you did that.
I managed to get it.
Evil.
I managed to get him this
Okay.
time.
Also,
Was it me? Was it me?
Was Luke losing me his cover?
Guy.
Yeah.
Do you have any embarrassing stories about George Sweet?
Guy, start be ready to push the button. Oh shit.
Do you know?
Y'all
I mean,
lost.
You're not gonna get that.
obviously
in
I
3
do.
seconds.
Yeah.
GG! Yeah! I
was-
got
I-
3 times.
Okay, so now
That's
now
dumb.
we're in the in between phase. Are you
Okay.
gonna tell us, Guy?
Tell us a story.
A story.
Sorry.
Well, there was. I mean, George was when he was very young, like a baby. He did have a very volatile stomach. And
we've been told
so-
this, yeah.
he might have told you already, but
No, he definitely hasn't.
okay.
That he has a volatile
tends
stomach,
to have
yeah.
Keep
volatile
going.
stomach, yeah.
There's a punchline to this.
So when he was about 6 months old, he woke up in the middle of the night, about 4 o'clock in the morning, absolutely screaming his head off, and so I went in to see what was up, and I realised he had quite a full nappy on. So I started changing his nappy, and as I picked his legs up to lift him up,
Oh,
to
no.
pull the other nappy out from underneath and clean him up, he it worked like a pump action shotgun actually, and the remaining contents of his stomach shot out at high velocity. And the wall wasn't very far away. It was about 5 feet from the wall, and so what came out hit the wall at full speed and with great force and quantity, and decorated the rest of the bedroom and me and George, and a lot. It was a bit like, have you ever seen them doing that sort of concrete sort of spraying when they cover the outside of a building and cladding? Yeah, only bigger and quite industrial. And so I spent the next 2 hours cleaning off after that. So I've always approached George with caution ever since, especially while lying down. Yeah. So there you go.
Okay,
Embarrassing
so,
story.
Guys, it's Julia because she's a girl.
Oh my god, but Pam's there too.
A few moments later.
really good play, wouldn't it? It would be a great.
That would be a
Idiots,
sick
I'm
play
actually
if they're both the
completely
imposter.
Come on,
Oh
guys.
my god, it was Ido.
I didn't even
Alright,
notice
everyone
dying.
reach up. Yeah, what's your least favourite and favourite feature about George?
Mostly George's sense of humour is kind of like the best thing, really.
Yeah, you can make it in. 1 sec.
I am back.
The worst thing is
The
worst thing is definitely his temper. Oh God, when he loses his temper.
I'm on my way. I don't.
Oh my
Is
god,
Naughty
guys,
dead?
it's Ryan.
Liam, you just.
90's dead! Why? Who killed 90? Tell me right now! Who was it? Tell me who killed 90! 90! 90, tell me! Not 90!
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I keep saying, it just.
Why did you vote for me? You were right, but like, why?
I don't even know who you are.
Dang, we
don't even know who you are.
I want to know what Guy knows about us.
Yeah, what do you know about us in general?
No, okay, so like let's start with Luke. What do you know about Luke?
Lives in Walthamstow. What does he do? He I think he's quite good at maths and physics and stuff like that, and he doesn't get out much.
Wow. Out quite a lot. I take offence to that.
Well,
George has misinformed you.
obviously George thinks you don't get out much, or he's not telling me that you do. And
Turn off spoopy mode.
Ida has parties
Turn to normal
in a Persian
mode, not
restaurant.
spoopy.
And everyone goes dressed up in suits and looks really smart. And Julia has walked past our house a couple of times with George. She's got long blonde hair, I think.
saw you once. Yeah, I saw you once outside.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't that the story where the first time that Mr. Eden saw her, he didn't know who it was and like you waved to her?
No, we smiled at each other.
That was weird. When you told me that, Julia, I was like, that's kind of that's awkward.
You know,
Like hearing about the story.
Yeah, what about Rayan?
What about Ryan? Can't forget Ryan.
What about me?
No, that's not important right now. What about Rayan?
What about Rayan?
Yeah.
Well, Rayan, I think, inspiration for going to a real life gym for George in the first instance. Yeah. We don't see a lot of Rayan, but he's borrowed a few bikes now and again, and I think quite likes getting out on a bicycle with George when I think George could probably do with a bit more of a bike ride now and again.
Because I'm at home doing like some sort of
Yeah,
football or
Luke does come, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there in spirit.
Sean's there in spirit. You bring him along in like a little sort of...
Actually, I went biking with you guys yesterday on the Discord call. I was just clowning on Julia's brother.
Are you glad you did it in the end, even though you didn't want to do it?
Well, I've enjoyed the chat. The game kind of like passed me by, and yeah. But it's a bit like being on a conference call with George's friends. So yeah, that's fine. Nice to meet you all, and
Nice to meet you.
maybe we'll see you in real life sometime. Cheers.
And I think say to the 10 or so people watching that aren't us. I mean, there might be 2 people.
I think we're down to 8 now. It's really, really killing it.
If it goes on YouTube, maybe around 100 people.
Yeah.
It's going to go massive, right? Yeah, especially the story about the 4 a.m.
100%.
Trust me, man.
projectile.
Don't
That
worry
was
about
brilliant, yeah.
Shotgun.
Pump action shotgun, absolutely.
I'll never be able to hear the word shotgun and think.
Every time I look at George now, I'm gonna imagine.
I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna keep.
Away
I'm
from
gonna be.
him.
I'm gonna be especially careful to keep the 2 meter distance from him specifically.
Yeah, no, you need at least 3 meters
You need more than 2 meters.
and
You
an
need, like,
umbrella.
50.
Yeah.